English superiorly. We're gonna learn English quick.
So, questions in the present. Is he playing basketball? Questions with do or does. Does Jimmy live in Bolivia? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Short answer. Or the long answer would be yes, he lives in Bolivia. Or no, he doesn't live there. Questions with be. So, are the dog and cat friends? Short answer, yes, they are. Short answer, no, they're not. Or you can also change it to no, they aren't. So depending on the contraction, you can have two options. No, they're not, or no, they aren't. It means exactly the same. The long answer will be yes, they are friends. No, they are not such good friends. Or no, they aren't such good friends. Frequency adverbs. MJ, Michael Jordan, almost always scores 30 points in a game. So, frequency adverbs. These are the frequency. Like, how often is this happening? That's the key question word. How often? So, 100%, always. 95%, almost always. 90%, or usually. 85% maybe. 80%, often. 60%, frequently, generally, sometimes, occasionally. 50%. Okay, seldom, yeah, not often, right? It's 25%. Hardly ever, 20%. 15% rarely. 5% almost never. And 0% never. So there's something that just never happens. Always will be 100%. Never will be 0. It just doesn't happen. So Peter often eats jam on toast for breakfast. This is the subject, Peter. And we put the frequency adverb before the verb, which is in the simple present. We still have to conjugate it, Peter eats, but we're including the frequency adverb here on toast for breakfast. So, Peter is always hungry for jam sandwiches. This is now slightly different. When we're using the verb to be, the frequency adverb goes after the verb, not before, not like with most verbs. Most verbs, it will go before, but with the verb to be, it goes afterwards. So, Peter is always hungry for jam sandwiches. If we look at the negative, Peter doesn't often eat jam on toast for breakfast. If it's negative, it does change slightly. Peter, you can't put a double negative here. You can't put Peter doesn't never eat jam. It just doesn't. Two negatives make a positive. So it would be Peter never eats jam, and that's it. That's enough to make it negative. You don't want to put a double negative. So Peter is never hungry for jam sandwiches. Subject plus be plus negative frequency adverb. Peter is never. So the negative frequency adverb goes after the verb to be. Ever. Do you ever go swimming? No, not really. Maybe once a year. So ever, what does ever mean? Ever means at any time. Like, have you ever done this? Ever is once, but we don't know. Do you ever go cycling? Do you ever play football? I'm asking, does this ever occur at least once? If it occurs once, then you can say yes. If not, it's never. So let's have a little review here of often. So which one would go in this sentence? Thomas sells lots of tickets. And in the second one, the people are quite peaceful. Usually are or are usually? Let's have a look. I'll give you time to pause the video. Okay, so if you said Thomas often sells lots of tickets, then you are right. If you wrote the people are usually quite peaceful, then you would be right.
Learning English superiorly. We're gonna learn English quick.